Thank you. Um, Hi, I'm Carey, and I'm an addict. And I really needed a meeting tonight. I I just got done doing a performance, and when I got off stage, there was this surprise waiting for me in my dressing room. Quaint little German fellow, a reporter. He had been assigned my story, I guess, for an article or whatever. Anyway, for whatever reason, I snapped into character, you know? And I was telling my story, and I was being Leslie, and then out of the blue, I just started spilling my guts to this guy, and I really got to thinking about a lot of things, you know? After all my time in this program, I still don't have it figured out. You know, I feel just as lost as when I was a little boy, only now I'm not so little, you know, and I'm a man, supposedly. And I'm not quite sure where I stand in life. Over the years, my idea of God has changed a lot. It's always modified and transformed to fit whatever situation I found myself in. I've always taken a lot of comfort in the idea of something greater and more powerful than me. I hate power. It scares the shit out of me. Power and control are the roots to all evil, as far as I'm concerned, so I'm happy not to have any. But what happens when my concept of who or what God is flies out the window and nothing comes back in to replace it? Where am I then? You know? And I'm not saying I'm doubting. There's no way under any stretch of the imagination that we, as human beings, call the shots. If that's the case, I'll be done right now. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm double fisting it, just like I did back in the day. And I sound hopeless. Look, I'm not. Maybe I sound desperate. I'm not. I guess more than anything, I'm just confused. Who I am has been defined and redefined so many times, you know. I'm the whore, I'm the addict, I'm the drag queen, I'm white trash, and so on and so on and so on. So many fucking labels. You know, they build one on top of each other in rapid succession until there are so many layers of stigma I can hardly remember what I started out as. And tonight, I made the biggest realization of all. I'm not the victim. Bum bum. That's maybe the scariest thing I've ever heard. I mean, sure, bad things happened to me, and I faced a lot of challenges in life, but haven't we all? Isn't that part of the beauty of the journey? But if I'm not the victim, then where the hell does that leave me? Responsible for my own happiness, and it has to come from a place in me that's seems a lot harder to access than the self-pitying, blame the world version of myself I've gotten used to. I guess what I'm trying to say is that beneath all the things I try to be or want to be, I'm really just me, and it's gonna have to be good enough, because that's all I got, you know? What it all boils down to after the who did what to whom and why, God, why moments is really just my life. No matter what, this is the life I have to live, and I want it to be a fulfilled one. Sorry, now I'm just rambling. Here's the big news. What I really came to say is, it's time for me to live, you know? So I'm going back to LA. I gotta give it one last shot, otherwise I'll forever be plagued with a case of the what-ifs. And, look, I know what you're thinking, but I know I'll be able to adapt to life there as I have everywhere else, only this time I'll be going there to explore, not to escape. You know? So, with that, I will pass. Thank you for listening.